All right, guys, what a great, glorious day in crypto. I did a video yesterday. We were at like 31,000. Now we're at 34,000. Not too shabby if you ask me. And this is what we've been talking about on this channel for the last couple years. These low prices aren't going to last forever. 6 months away from that happening. This is to be expected. Guys, we're going to have a volatile ride over the next 6 months. We could go under $30,000 again. I made a video yesterday. I said I wouldn't be surprised if we pumped to $35,000. Then go back under $30,000. This is typical Bitcoin stuff that a lot of people who are new to the markets, they just can't comprehend it. And like we've been talking about, this isn't just a Bitcoin pump. You're seeing altcoins pump as well. This is overall market. This isn't just Bitcoin is what I'm trying to say. XRP was at 57 cents just like 20 minutes ago. Now it's back down to 56 cents. Solana's been pumping. I mean, all your favorite altcoins are up. Litecoin was at $70 earlier. Now it's back down to 68. Even good old VeChain was on a little bit of a pump of 5 or 6%. Yep, this is 3% over 24 hours, but VeChain is really up more like 8% over the last week. So all your favorite altcoins are up. And of course, the granddaddy Bitcoin is up. Your Bitcoin stocks, MicroStrategy was at 377 yesterday. I was on my TD Ameritrade account looking at it, and I was up because we've been buying MicroStrategy from like $100 on this channel, or $150 or whatever it was, and now we're at 423. So like, actually, my Bitcoin stocks are doing better than all my other cryptos, to be honest with you. I should have just put all my money into MicroStrategy and Coinbase, but the altcoins will catch up. All right, so why are we pumping right now? Of course, it's all about the ETF. We've been talking about on this channel that ETF is probably going to get announced at some time this year. Now it looks like it could be any day right now. And that's pretty much it. It's as simple as that. Now, the funny thing is, so the BlackRock ETF, apparently it was listed on some stock trading website. And apparently it was listed and then pulled, and that's why Bitcoin went from 35,000, now we're back down to 34,000. So Bitcoin drops 3% after BlackRock Bitcoin ETF is pulled from the DTCC's website. Monday's edition of IBTC to Clearinghouse, DTCC's website, was a factor in Bitcoin's explosive move. So can somebody say market manipulation? Now, regardless if the whole thing is listed on this website or not, I think we can all be pretty sure that we're going to get a Bitcoin ETF probably within the next couple months, definitely by the end of the year. But some douchebag, put it on the website, and it pumped Bitcoin like an extra $3,000 over the last day. And now, of course, Bitcoin back down to 34. But I don't think that really matters, whether it's listed on this website or not. I mean, the sentiment has changed and people are overall bullish, but they're blaming that on taking us down to, where are we, still 34? Taking us down to 34,000. Honestly, I think we're probably going to be between $31,000 and $35,000 for the next few months. So, nothing goes up forever. Bitcoin doesn't go up forever. I mean, weren't we at like $27,000 this time last week? I mean, this is like... See, what you're seeing right now is a lot of dumb money also flowing in. Bitcoin needs to take a little bit of a break right now. Like, Bitcoin actually needs to go back down to like 32,000 and just kind of like consolidate for a little bit, because the problem is what goes up must come down, and the faster you go up, the faster you come down. So while we're very bullish, this is good news, I'm loving it, everything's up, Bitcoin's not going to like $40,000 tomorrow unless the Bitcoin ETF gets announced. So, we've been talking about this for the last couple of days. I said, when the Bitcoin ETF is announced, we're going to 45,000. Well, look, we're at 34,000 just on speculation about the ETF. Now, when Bitcoin does pump to 40 or 45,000 when the ETF gets released, you also have to remember there's going to be a sell the news type event. What does that mean? We'll go to $45,000. The ETF will get released. Then we'll probably drop back down to like $38,000. People sell the news. So you have to be wary of that as well. And now that we're kind of back in risky plays, that bull market's kind of started, I haven't been talking about a lot of the gaming coins over the last year because, they kind of dump really, really hard in the bear market, and that's the time to buy. But, I could talk about a gaming coin and then the thing could go down another 80%. But as you guys know, one of my favorite gaming coins, and I do think the gaming narrative is going to be extremely big going into the next bull market. I think Vulcan Forge, PYR, is going to be one of the top gaining low cap altcoins. Today, that's MicroStrategy. Today, Vulcan Forge is up to $3.45. Just last week it was like $2.45. So it's actually going up like a dollar, or almost a dollar in the last week. And I think we're probably going to see a high of Vulcan Forge, maybe $50 to $100. So we can start talking about those low cap coins again. And I always tell you guys, like the one way you can tell, one, there's a lot of activity on Vulcan Forge. They were around last bull market, so they're not like a new thing that just popped up. It's not like a fad. But their Twitter is very, very active. Every day they do multiple posts, new games coming out. They're collaborating. They're working on AI. As far as my low cap altcoin, I would have to still stick with Vulcan Forge. Although Theta, higher cap altcoin, I think is going to absolutely kill it as well. So Theta and Vulcan Forge, don't take your eyes off them. But if you're looking for something a little bit more risky, something that is probably going to 50x. I think Vulcan Forge is going to 40 to 50x from where it is right now. Check out Vulcan Forge, PYR. And of course, you have your AI coins, which are pretty much up there with the gaming coins. This time last year, everybody was saying, is AI going to be popular going into the next bull run? Well, let's take a look right here. Here's your top AI coins. They're all up significantly, like over the last 24 hours. You got Injective Protocol up 13%, the Graph only up 3%, Fetch AI up 11%. So obviously, AI and gaming is going to be big. I mean, honestly, you can basically just Google top 10 AI coins, top 10 gaming coins, pick a few, throw a few $100s in each, and at this point, you're probably going to 50x going into 2024, 2025. Not financial advice, but that's pretty much what I'm doing. And I already said one of my biggest bags is Vulcan Forge for gaming. For AI, I don't see Theta is also into AI, and also even Vulcan Forge is kind of like partnering with AI. So I actually don't own any specific AI coins at the moment, but I'm looking to put a little bit of money into maybe Injective or even the Graph. Or maybe even Fetch AI, just like $400 or $500, just to kind of hold that for a couple years and try to sell that at the top of the next bull market. Also to mention, you're also starting to see Bitcoin being mentioned on CNBC a lot more. It was kind of a ghost town on CNBC regarding crypto. Here's a story from today. Bitcoin doubles for 2023, tops $35,000. And what that does is, a lot of your traditional investors who basically only go on CNBC and traditional finance websites, they go on, they see the headline, Bitcoin doubles for 2023. They also ran a story yesterday on CNBC that Michael Saylor is like now in profit by like $4 billion on his Bitcoin buy. And that gets traditional investors like even more, like their mouths water. And of course, once we get that ETF, all those traditional investors who are like, I'm not going on Coinbase, I'm not buying MicroStrategy. Once we get that ETF, they can easily get into Bitcoin. I mean, I really think this next bull market for crypto is probably going to be one of the biggest as far as money coming in. Bitcoin has already made its gains. If you buy Bitcoin right now at, let me pull it up. If you buy Bitcoin right now at $30,000 or $34,000, I mean, I think we're probably going to have a high of maybe $120,000 next bull market, maybe even $100,000. So what is that? 36. That's like a 3 or 4x. Maybe if you're really lucky, I'm talking about like all the stars align. You're getting your wish. We get like a 5x on Bitcoin. The money, that's not life-changing money. The life-changing money, not even in Ethereum is life-changing money. The life-changing money is really when you bought XRP at 30 cents and say it goes to $5 or $10, Solana at $12, and then it goes back to $200, which I don't think it's going to do. But Cardano, for example, Cardano is still in the life-changing money mode. Cardano had a low of 24, 25 cents. Say you buy Cardano tomorrow, we're on a pullback, we go back to 25 cents. I really think Cardano is going to be $8 to $10 next bull run. That's like what, a 20, 25x. I don't know. I can't do the math, but I know it's better than Bitcoin. So the altcoins are what you need to buy. Same with something like Dogecoin. You know in that bull market that Elon Musk is going to be pumping the hell out of Dogecoin. I mean, Dogecoin's an easy 20x from where it is right now. So it's just not going to happen with Bitcoin. So while Bitcoin is cool, yeah, whatever. Well, we all been buying Bitcoin. And if you bought Bitcoin at 15,000 to lows, you're going to do better. But buying Bitcoin right now at $34,000, you might get, I mean, I think probably more likely it's going to be a 3.5x from where we are right now, maybe a 4x. But like I said, a 5x is like blah, blah, blah. I mean, when Bitcoin goes to $100,000, you're going to have XRP at $5 to $10, Solana maybe over $150, Cardano $8, $7, $9. It's just like a no-brainer right now. But unfortunately for the altcoins, you have to have Bitcoin pumping for these altcoins to pump. A lot of people talk about Ethereum too. You know, when I first got into crypto, I was trading in and out of Ethereum. I bought some at like $80, $70, $90, trading in and out of it. Buying Ethereum right now at $1,800. Okay, maybe you'll get like a 5 or 6x, maybe a 7x. Ethereum maybe goes to $10,000. I don't know, guys. I mean, maybe a 5. I'm actually leaning more towards like a 5x. I think we're probably going to see a top for Ethereum between $8,000 and $10,000 going into the bull market. So while this is absolutely significant gains in Bitcoin and Ethereum, I mean, you can't complain about it. Those who buy these lower cap altcoins, while they are more risky, that's the life-changing money. You know, you put $10,000 in the Cardano right now, it does a 15x. You make like $150,000, $200,000. That's enough to pay cash for a house, cash for a condo. I mean, what's the biggest expense for most people? Real estate. You know, you take a mortgage out on a $250,000 house right now. You put 20% down. You're still paying like $1,500, $1,600, $1,800 a month. If you can wipe out that bill and pay cash for a house, that's an extra $1,800 to $2,000 a month you have in your pocket. So that's what I consider to be life-changing money. When you're able to go out and buy a piece of real estate for cash, go out and buy a car for cash so you don't have that payment. Cardano can do that for you. Bitcoin's not going to do it for you unless you have a lot of money to put in. If you got millions of dollars, yeah, just buy Bitcoin. But if you're some schlub like me and like a lot of you guys, you got $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 you're going to put into a crypto. Yeah, put a little bit in Cardano, put a little bit into XRP, put a little bit into Litecoin, and just kind of ride that out. And that should, not financial advice, it worked for me last bull market. I was able to pay off a house in cash and buy a car and have money left over. But that should, $10,000 to $15,000, $20,000 in a good quality altcoin right now, should be able to net you $300,000, between $250,000 and $300,000 going into the next bull market. And if you have more money to put in, the more you make. That's just kind of how it goes. All right, let's check those markets one more time. And I want to talk briefly about, Litecoin. I know Litecoin gets a lot of shit from people, but Litecoin, all this ETF talk, all this BlackRock talk, all this Grayscale talk, the big power players who are getting into crypto, yes, they're buying Bitcoin, but what else are they buying? They buy a ton of Bitcoin, then they nibble into other coins. Litecoin is always one of the coins that they nibble into, or actually they buy a lot of. This was just posted on the Litecoin Twitter. Grayscale introduces a new partnership with FTSE Russell, debuting the FTSE Grayscale Crypto Sector Index Series. A set of rules-based indices, just 4 assets are included, one of which is Litecoin. So, whenever the big players, like I said, they get into a cryptocurrency, they're always pretty much buying Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Litecoin's always in the mix. And that's just the way it goes, guys. I know a lot of people don't like Litecoin, but, Litecoin is a coin that you buy and you don't have to worry about it pulling a Luna on you. And that's really important in these markets because even some of the smartest people who you guys all look up to in these markets, like Crypto Ran, Nooner, BitBoy, they all lost a ton of money in Luna. They weren't that smart. Even Gareth Soloway lost a lot of money in Luna. So it doesn't matter who you are, you don't want to be in a scam. It really does hurt when you get rug pulled. All right, so Bitcoin, $34,000. Are we going to hang out at $34,000? I really don't know. I think we probably need to go back down to I think we need to shake some people out. I think there's a lot of dumbasses who probably just bought at $35,000 and $34,000. And if Bitcoin goes back down to 33 or 32.5, a lot of them are going to get scared out of the market again. We got to get them out. And then they'll come back in when Bitcoin gets back above $35,000 or $38,000. But I do think we need to either consolidate right here at $34,000 or maybe go down to 33 or 32 and kind of consolidate there for maybe up to a week And then hopefully we get the real Bitcoin ETF news, and then we kind of take off from there. Overall, all coins doing well. XRP's killing it. Cardano is up like 8% for the week. I want to see Cardano get above 30 cents, and I think that's going to happen pretty soon. As long as Bitcoin hangs out at these levels, I'm pretty sure that that money is going to flow into coins like Cardano. But everything's looking great, guys. This is what we've been talking about. You know, we're probably due for a pullback. It's going to be a volatile 6 months, but this is like a taste. It's a taste. If you're new to these markets, it's a taste of things to come. The problem is right now you're all hyped up. You want to buy, you want to buy. Bitcoin dumps 8% over the night, goes back down to $32,000. Then you're going to lose interest again. You can't be in a mindset where you only are interested in crypto when it's pumping. That's the dumb money mindset. That's why on this channel, some of the most exciting times for us, if you look back and watch my videos, when Bitcoin was $16,000, $17,000, Cardano, 23 cents, 22 cents, 24 cents. We were like so excited on this channel because we were buying that stuff up. You have to it's like reverse psychology. It's reverse psychology. All right, like and subscribe. Talk to you later.